So we're gonna edit Sunday. We're gonna take that off, and we're gonna change it to Monday. So the edit button for that, I think, is just gonna be right up here, and we're gonna do. Well, actually, no, that's not it. I think we either click on that. No, that's not it. Crap. How to? There's usually an edit button, but I don't know. See the edit button. Unless that's it. Nope. Okay, we're just gonna.
It's not up here.
Inside train tutorial about. No, it's just like a. It's usually like a square box with kind of like an arrow. It'll be something like. I don't know. We'll just click on that Sunday. We'll see what happens. We'll have Kelly kind of show you do the changes. Oh, only on Saturdays. I forgot about that. Well, we should be able to change it.
Okay.
Well, we'll just start with Sunday. Get that one out of the way. So now is. For this part, it's gonna tell you there's nothing on there. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna start scanning 10 items on the dry stuff. So we'll go over there. We'll need this for later. See, now yesterday was full, but now it's empty. So we're gonna have to do that. Count 10 items up there. So basically, we're just gonna count all this stuff here. We're gonna use a zebra. So we're gonna start with this, and all you got to do basically is just barcode, and it tells you what your product is going to be. Then this will tell you how much we're going to have. So we're going to count. So we got 1, we got 3, 4, 5. And if it's an unopened box, it's easy. Just look for like how much is in here. Just open the box up, scan the product, and if it's a full box, you just put a full case on there. But since we have 5, we're going to change to 5.
Okay.
We're not going to push save review yet. Just keep it on that.
Yeah.
I'll let you know. So I will try to come back if I can.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
So once I get done with that, I usually just move it aside so I don't get confused and count it again. But if it does count again, it'll bring it up, but you just have to minus, because once you scan that product again, it's going to add it on as 1, so you just got to make sure you have the -1.
Okay.
So, like if
If you were to scan it again.
so if I mistaken, like if I forgot about it, so we have 5, right?
Yeah.
So if you scan it again, it's going to add on 1, so it makes it to 6.
Okay.
So you just got to be careful on that. So we only have 5. So now that's the first item. Now this is going to be the second. Open the box. It doesn't work if you scan the barcodes here. So you can't do that way, which sucks. So you have to actually open the box and scan the product. So if you scan it, we have 8 in there. So that's going to be 8 units equals 1 case. So that means I can just push a case.
Yeah.
So that's 1 down or 2 down. Third one, I think this one is sea salt. So this is the same thing as that. So that's the same product. So I'm just going to push another case on there since there's 8 in there. So there's 2 cases. But we still got just 2 items, so we're going to still need 8 more. So I guess we're going to go out there and count. This one is going to be different.
That's 3 items, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. I'm not showing off, Sean, alright?
Yeah, you
I
are.
forgot. So we're just gonna scan that. This is gonna be our third one. And since I have to open it, this is a case, so we're just gonna push a case.
There's one missing.
And this one looks like it's a case too. It's open, so we're just gonna scan that and do a case. So right now, this is all that's on here. Let's try.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So we're gonna go out there and do 6, which is good. So I can show you the.
So that's not 5 items? It's 5
No.
boxes.
Yeah, but these 2 are the same.
Same?
Yeah.
Okay. So you gotta count 10 individual.
Yeah. So they'll use the same. So the fact is 00848 always got the last 5. So they're the same.
Yeah.
So if they're the same numbers on there, that makes it counts as 1. Even if when there's 5 boxes,
yeah.
this is just 1 item. It'll be different items. So we only got 1, 2, 3, and 4 items. So So we're gonna have to go out there and count the remaining 6.
Okay.
So the way I do it,
I don't know.
so we got 4 items under, and we need 6, and we're doing the dry stuff. So everything here is dry, and there's multiple stuff on each station, but we just go to here. So what I usually do is go for the lowest one. So the lowest one, I see one is gonna be right here.
Pretzel crisps.
So I have 1. So I got 1. So what I usually do is take this, and I just write down which one. Basically, just like pretzel crisp. I just write PC, and I write the flavor. So it's gonna be
Honey mustard and onion.
honey mustard onion. Yep. And just to be safe, I usually just kind of write the last 4 of the PLU. So that's gonna be 1001. So I'll just write PLU 1001. So that's what I basically do, kind of just keep myself in check. I'll double check on there too. So I got 1 here, so I'm just gonna scan it, and all I'm gonna do is just count 1. That's it. Because if there was multiple out here, I'm not gonna count all of it. I'm just gonna count 1. So I got 1 on there. And once I get done, I'm gonna put this back. Put that back. So we got 1 down. We got 5 more to go. So I'm gonna do the same thing again. I'm gonna look for probably this one right here. So I'm gonna grab this. Do the same thing. Just write it down which one it is. This one's gonna be the pretzel crisp, and this one is the party size everything. Just kind of make sure you write exactly what it is, party
Hey,
size.
Tanya, you're the only one hasn't done first touch yet.
Okay, thank you.
And the PLU. We got 00150. So PLU is 00150. That one right there. Yep. So write that. Once you got it, I'm gonna scan it, and I'm just gonna put 1, even though there's multiple up here. So there's multiple up there, but I'm still just gonna count it as 1. It's gonna count as there's only 1 back there. So you want to also make sure you pay attention to this. It'll say the same as this, and there's a smaller bag. So you got to make sure you pay attention. Is different and all that. So now we got 2. So we need 4 more to go. So like I said, just look for kind of the smaller
Mark, can you double check
bunch.
that, please? We just
So
scanned it.
the
Yellow ones, yeah. So we do that.
Oh, everything else, well, I'll be 0.
So same thing again. Just write down which one it is.
There's a tractor trailer in the back
That
of
one
the
is
store.
going to be party size cheddar cheese. So I'm going to put PS for party
As soon as
size.
we get produce in, I'm going to let them in. Just needed to make sure we get everybody out of the way first.
Cheddar cheese and the PLU. This one is going to be 25,117. So we got 3. Now we need 3 more. So I'm going to scan this. Count it as 1. Once I got that, put this back. And this one right here. This is just a ladle. Same thing again, just write what it is. So this is going to be Simple Truth, baked pretzel, and honey mustard. And the PLU for that one's going to be 61,821. 61,821. So same thing, just scan it. Make sure it just has counts as 1. Once you got it, put this away. How many need more? 2 more?
2 more.
2 more. So
Like,
you
maybe-
can do spots here. You can do this stuff here. Stuff here. This spot here. Here. Everything here. I usually don't do these stuff here, or this is a lot, so I'll skip those ones. I'll probably do maybe some of these. So we did this one in the back, I think. So I would have touched these since we did, I don't know which brand
Yeah.
or which flavor, so I'm going to skip these one. But we can do this one and probably this one since there's only looks like a few and a few. So we'll do these two.
Okay.
So this one is going to be Parm Crisp. This will be the Screaming Hot. And PLU is going to be 50135. So we got 5. Yep. So I'm going to scan this one. So it's 1. And I'm going to do this last one. So this one's going to be Parm Crisp, and this one's going to be the Ranch. And PLU is 5,030 or 539. So that should be my 10 items now. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and we did 4 back there. So that's 10 items. So we should be done with that. That's our backup count.
Okay.
So all you gotta do is push save and review, and just double check, make sure it's 10 items. So we got 10 products counted. So that counts as 10. Like how you were talking about, like that one box, we got 2 for the sea salt. We did it twice as 16, but it counts as 10. So it's just counting like different products. So we did 10 different products. So once you get 10, you just push submit. It's gonna tell you thank you, but now it's gonna tell us to go to continue onto our daily count, like how you did for the ordering.
Yeah.
So you just continue to my daily count. We're gonna go to deli, not deli bulk. So we'll go to deli, begin. And what it's gonna do is we're gonna have to count 30 items. That's gonna be all from the cooler right there, freezer stuff, over there where the sandwich stuff is. There can be some items there. Everything that's on here. We're gonna also do where the guy is at right now. Some of those meats there, or the chips at the end. That's on that wall over there. And it's gonna be at certain places that you're gonna have to remember to look and count. So we're gonna start doing that. It's pretty easy. It's only 30 items, and it tells you what product to go and scan. You can also look at the PLU and look for the barcode and just match it up if you need to.
Okay.
So the first one is telling us to go count is gonna be the Easy Eggs. It's gonna be the double bag or the big bag. So we're gonna be going over there. We're gonna need this, so we're gonna save it. We're gonna leave it right here, just in case we need to come back and count those.
Sorry.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so right here is the cheat weight. I'll try to do a little better. I'll show you on this. But this is like how I kind of split it up. Like here's the freezer stuff, here's the dry stuff, and here's the cooler.
Okay.
So the dry stuff is like the chips, all salamis and cut salamis. So basically all the stuff that's on there and all the stuff that's not in coolers. Cooler would be on the back stock cooler. So basically what I said, that part that's in there.
Yeah.
And the freezer will be the frozen pizzas, the quiche, the pizza dough balls, corned beef pastrami, frozen meals, and stone fire non-dippers. So that's all the freezer stuff. So this is where I kind of split it up, like 3 items you got to count for each 3 weeks. So right here, up here, is what you need to do to go into here. I don't know how I wrote it like that, but it's easy to remember. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into here, we're gonna turn it on. So you're gonna have to log in, so you gotta wait until the power's on. So you gotta wait. Again. It'll expire in 6 days. So when I say log in, this is where it takes you. So on here it says go to CAO, which is 1. So we're gonna push 1, and that's gonna make you go to CAO on there. And all you do is press enter. It goes to another section, and another one that tells you to go to number 8 for item info. So we're gonna go to number 8 for item info. So just press 8, and from here we can just start scanning and all that.
Okay.
Go to pause. Get that. So we did the dry stuff, right?
Yeah.
So when we go out there and count, we're gonna have to count all of this by hand and everything that's out there. But when you go to the freezer stuff, that's these items here, or these cooler stuff, that's all in the back cart that you see on there. We can use this to count for us, so we don't have to go back and forth and count up there, then go up there and count what's back there.
Okay.
So that's what this cheat thing comes in handy. This is what Kelly says is the cheat stuff. So when we get to the freezers and coolers, we use this to also help us count. But when it comes to dry stuff, we don't use this. We don't bother with it. So let's go start with this. So the first item it says is the big bulky eggs, boiled eggs.
Okay.
So it's gonna be this one right here. This is the single, and this is the big one. So all you gotta do is scan that, make sure it connects, gets the right one. And since this is part of the cooler stuff, we can use this. So all you do is scan the barcode on there, and make sure, just kind of like, make sure the numbers, the PLUs add up. So this is 0246, the last four. And the PLU for this one is 0246 right up at the UPC.
Yep.
Just make sure it matches up, and you're good. So now we gotta count how much we have. So now we don't have to go and count all this and all in the back. We just look back here what we got. So you just look for the BOH is right there.
Yeah.
It says 30. That's how much we have on hand. So I'm just gonna put 30. See how that saves me from counting all this and going out there, counting in the back. But we're gonna have to do the dry stuff though. So we're still gonna have to go and count. So the next one is going to be another cooler item, private selection charcuterie tasting board, I think. So I believe that's going to go here. Just right there. So this is good. It's part of the thing we can use this, since this is all cooler. So 1993 is the last PLU I'm looking for. So right here, I just got to scan that. Scan it with this, since it's part of the cooler, and on there for the BOH it's telling me it's 9, and the PLU is 1993 matches up, so we're good. So I have 9 on hand. I'm going to press 9, push check mark, and next is going to be the same thing in there. So it's going to be constantly, like, you might get all freezing stuff to do and all that stuff, and less dry stuff to count, which is good, but then you'll end up eventually getting the dry stuff. So now we're looking for 809. So this one is the pepper jack cheese. That's going to be, see it up here. So we're just going to look for the PLU. So I think it's right here. Yeah, right here. So 809. I'm just going to scan that. Scan it with this. So it matches up. PLU matches up. So we have 18 on the back of house. So we're going to put 18. So now we got to do the pepper jack cheese cubes. It's going to be all right here. So pepper jack is going to be right here. Yep. So 8146. So I scan that. Scan that. 8146. So on there it says I have 8. So I'm going to put 8. Salsas right here. So that's how it's going to be. It's going to be like all grouped together. It's going to be hard.